Okay, guys. Let's see. Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good week, good weekend. It's been a pretty busy weekend for me. A lot of stuff going on. Let's see. The next on the list of keys to fitness is growth. You will grow physically, you will grow mentally and emotionally. Now, physically, there's gonna be growth. There's obvious growth. You're putting in work and you're taxing your muscles, and you're gonna go in strength, and you're gonna grow in size. Some people have specific size goals that they want to reach, and that's great. You want to have a certain size waist and certain size biceps or certain size quads. Those are all great goals to have. And or some people want to have growth in their strength. They want to be able to bench a certain amount, squat a certain amount, or deadlift a certain amount, and those are also great. The mental portion of growth, you're going to grow mentally in the fact that, number one, you're going to learn about your body, what it responds to, and you're going to learn, certain limitations your body may have. You may have certain movements you have to work around and have to compensate for, or find a different way to develop a certain muscle group. You're going to find out, certain, mentally, you have to cut out certain things from your diet completely, which is fine, and if you identify those foods yourself and learn for yourself that, okay, I know that, certain things in moderation are fine, but you know for yourself that you can't eat those things in moderation, then, okay, I have to completely cut that out. Just for example, me, my vice with that is Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts, specifically chocolate fudge, I can't buy anymore, because I will buy the box and I will eat almost the entire box in one sitting. I mean, depending on the size of the box, but like your normal, just everyday box of Pop-Tarts, I can eat that in one sitting, no problem. Which is, that's completely horrible. Granted, some people say, well, don't eat Pop-Tarts at all, and that's fine. But for me, I can't buy Pop-Tarts anymore. So I've mentally grown, and I've accepted that, and that's that. The other part of the mental growth, you're going to grow emotionally, and that with that comes, if fitness is your priority and you have certain fitness goals and you want to be healthier and you want to do certain things, and there are people in your life that they're not going to support it, they're not going to understand, they're not going to be on this journey with you, and that's fine. So everybody's different. The key parts of the growth here is you're going to reprioritize those people in your life and reprioritize how you spend your time with those people in your life, because they're going to be the ones, oh, don't go work out, come do this, oh, don't order that while we're eating this, or just various things like that. So you're going to reprioritize them in your mind. And true friends, they're going to understand and respect, not necessarily understand, they're going to respect your decisions, they're going to respect your goals and try to help support you. But these growth factors of physical growth and mental growth, they feed off of each other. Once you, I mean, you you will grow physically and mentally at the same time, because once you see physical growth, that boosts your confidence, and that will, in turn make you want to grow physically more. And the that mental growth is going to be what fuels that physical growth. So be prepared. You're not going to grow physically as fast as you may want to, and you know those are factors you have to consider when you're setting a goal. Okay, is this goal realistic? Am I actually going to be able to bench this much in this short amount of time? Things like that. And that's when we have to realistically set goals. Real quick, I might have time for this. I don't want to go too long. Over the past week, 2 weeks, I've seen a lot of just bad gym etiquette going on. I mean, people walking up, grabbing parts of equipment that you're using. Specifically me, I'm supersetting between the cable low row, and the lat pull down machines. And I'm on the low row at the moment, and this guy walks up, doesn't look around, doesn't acknowledge me, and just grabs the handle off of the lat pull down machine, walks off, puts it on a different cable machine, where right next to the cable that he is using, there's a free handle, the same exact handle that he grabbed from the machine I was using. And I'm supersetting, I'm mid-set, and that's just disrespectful. That's just not. He didn't respect my time, or didn't even acknowledge that I was even possibly using any of that equipment. So, not to rant on, but just be considerate. Be considerate of people's time and people's, their. Just be considerate. Ask. Most of the time, if you walk up and say, "Hey, are you using that?" or how many sets, somebody's going to tell you, "Okay, I've got one more set, I've got two more sets," or they may offer, "Hey, you want to work in? We can alternate." Most of the time, you walk up and ask me how many sets I've got. If I've got more than one set, I'm just going to say, "Hey, work in with me." It's fine. Everybody's time is valuable, so just learn to respect others around you, and that'll get you a long way in life, and not just in the fitness, on your fitness journey, and it's just going to help you everywhere. So, moral of that story is just be considerate. Look around, ask. Just be considerate. So that's it for today, and thanks for watching. Bye.